The weather conditions took a break earlier today, giving crews time to get out and help all those who lost power overnight and into today.
Well, most of those outages are in the Salt Lake County area. You can see the biggest areas hit on this map. Cleanup and power restoration have been an all-day effort along the Wasatch Front. Thanks so much for joining us tonight for Fox 13 News at 9. I'm Brian Schnee.
And I'm Amy Ney. Fox 13 News reporter Eliana Sheriff is live tonight to tell us how Rocky Mountain power crews have been handling the surge in demand. Eliana, good evening.
Well, boy, have they been busy. In fact, there are still some customers without power right now. At last check, there were about 278 outages affecting around 2,000 customers, but that is nothing compared to what we saw at the height of the storm. In fact, I spoke to a woman who caught on camera some of those damaged power lines as they exploded.
Oh, good God.
Tisha Fratello couldn't believe her eyes at 7 this morning when she saw the moment the power went out.
The power lines across the street bounced because the snow fell off. And when it bounced, it went up and caught a limb. And it just started arcing all over the place.
That's when Tisha ran inside to get her tablet. She said there were about 4 explosions before the power finally went off. At one point, some 30,000 customers were without power. It's why crews like this one here have been running around nonstop, fixing down power lines and restoring power along the Wasatch Front. That storm weighing down power lines and tree branches like this tree in her backyard.
It almost hit my son's car that was parked right there.
Yeah, you know, one of the unique things about this storm is just how weighty and heavy the snow is. So what we've done is brought in crews from out of state, from Wyoming and from Idaho, and then from different parts of Utah that in areas that aren't affected to come assist in restoration efforts.
Tiffany Erickson with Rocky Mountain Power says storms like these are a good reminder to prepare a kit with food, water, backup batteries, and power banks.
So being prepared for outages like this is key, especially in those winter and early spring months when we see storms like this.
She advises customers to be prepared for up to 72 hours without essential services in events like these, and don't hesitate to call.
If you do have an outage, it's important to call in and report it. We don't have necessarily a blinking light at for every customer's home. So the more people reporting in those outages, it's easier for our crews to be able to pinpoint where the problem is and identify what it is. So that means quicker restoration.
So if you encounter a downed power line, always consider it live and dangerous. If you need immediate assistance, of course, call 911. But if you do want to report a downed power line or another power-related emergency, you can call Rocky Mountain Power. Their number is 877-508-5088. Live in Salt Lake City, Eliana Sheriff, Fox 13 News, Utah.